Hello, and welcome back to Batch Hunter. Today I'm starting this off a little different, because in the intermission, I'm going to be hunting, or I'm going to be stealing badges from enemies. Currently, the wheel has only badges from chapter 3 because I never actually did. I couldn't hunt from the glitz pit, so I want to, during this hunt, at least 2 badges. Some that I will have the chance to get next chapter, some later on, and Last Stand, which I just had the chance of getting. I don't have Pretty Lucky on here because I already have 2 or 3, and also I have 1 million close calls, and I don't have close call on here because I have 1 million close calls. I also don't have HP and Happy Heart because I don't really think I need any more of those. But I could, but I'm not going to. And so, like I said, this is just taken from the spreadsheet. Of course, all the good badges are I guess I also don't have HP plus P, but oh well. It's like all the decently good badges are from the latermost, and then it's also Power Rush from the Shady Koopas. All the other ones, if it's not a hold badge, I can't get based on how the pit works. So I'm going to be spinning twice. If it's a duplicate or if it's the opposite version, let's say if I get damage dodge, I can't get damage dodge P. I'm pretty much preventing it from only being able to, well, I'm pretty much preventing from myself from getting both versions of a badge. Anyways, let's see what I get. Okay, damage dodge P. So I'm not allowed to get, wait. And now I got rid of both damage dodges, so the second spin. And Mega Rush. I will take Mega Rush. Due to how this game works, when your partner faints in battle, after battle they regen or they gain 1 HP so that they are not permanently defeated for the next battle or so. So this badge is really abusable. Alright, so both of them are partner badges. Okay. Man, my partner's really good at strength. Anyways, so let's start. Had to go through the Peach and Bowser intermission, and then I can start doing everything I plan to do. Let's have a quiz. Of course, I normally don't do this, but let's. I guess she might know that it does this. Given that she could also, well, no. You probably also know that. Cherish it always, 100%. How is the multiple choice questions even been doing there? The screen's clearly not working. He wasn't even saying the answers out loud. Projected to Peach's mind. She was like, "Oh, I know, it's that one." Still weird computer. Yeah. Its screen still doesn't work. This is what happens when AI goes too far. They start thinking they're real people. He's already been there. Good gravy. Bowser, the evil king. A little bit of that. Bravest fish. Just walking on the train tracks. He snuck through it on the once before, yeah. No bad, please. Rank, what? Well, That's what you get, Bowser. That's the reason why you should just learn how to fly by yourself. Deserved. I don't think I could do anything about. Oh, yes, I can. Good old Bowser swimming animation. Boing. Who's Warg? How long was he in underwater? I mean, given that... I know he flew over there, but for Cammy to just have a good amount of balloons, a little pin for the rock, and be able to fly all the way back down here. I wanted to have fun. Uh-huh. You were lucky you didn't go back there. I'm going to be going back there soonish. Nope. I would have done the same, you know, just steal the identity of someone else. Someone more immensely popular. And then, you know, kind of just chilled, had a feast, and then taunted the body I took from the person who lost their name, you know? Anyways. Alright. Silent, give me a... Yep. An ancient demon spirit, huh? Sounds awfully convenient. So, there are 2 requests I can do during during this. I can do obviously the request for Miss Mouse, and I might be able to do giving the book to Zesty. So giving the book to Zesty, she gives a honey shroom when you complete the request. I currently do not have full inventory, so I'm not gonna attempt it yet. But hopefully she just puts it on a table and ignores it for the rest of her days until I supposedly pick it up. But if she holds on to it until I have a free item space, then I guess I just won't be cooking. I won't be making any recipes. This run. You know, probably not even faster going this way. Oh well. Yeah, I'm really hoping that she just places a honey shroom on the table. Really. And it's like, well, you can't make everything because, you know, a good amount of recipes in this game requires cake mix, or requires an item that you can only buy. There's still some like important ones, like, you know, the Gem and Ultra, or, you know, some of the other ones. I don't remember what all I could possibly make though. I know anything that would just, it has to be from the regular list of items that I would be able to make. I'm not including the point swap recipes, because those already aren't included on the recipe list. Does this mean you found that? No. I found a similar color one. Can't believe so many of these people have paper abilities of putting actual paper just in front of something, and it's like you can't get this. I will fight a lot of badges, but fine is actually more of take because of this bastard Mario. There should be something nearby. Yeah, a lot of fields is going to be something that may or may not be nearby. Cause you know, all the badges and items out there, it's like, there's something nearby. No duh. Solve the trouble. Alright. Let's I want to get somewhat ready for... I guess I'll just do that. Okay, so I have 15 items, so I want to attempt the request. Because thank God that the cookbook is a key item instead of a normal item. Hopefully she just places it down on a table. Please just be nice to me, game. Instantly became a better show if you had the book. You know, if she gives me the honey shroom and I still have a full inventory, I'm just going to drop it. Brilliant. Don't give it to me. Don't you do it. Let's go. All right. Thank you. Now I have access to it. By the by, I don't think that was documented. It's definitely not documented on the wiki. Anyways, now I get start the trio when I'm doing truly today. So, thanks to this game having exposition matches, I can fight whatever I want to that's in the pit. Unlike what I would have to do if I was playing the GameCube version, which you would have to just fight them. Yeah, you would have to lose rank to be able to fight them. So, I had to fight these two. The Chomp Country or the Red Chomps for damage HP, and Hammer Boomer Flare, more specifically the Hammer Bro for Mega Rush P. I would have enjoyed if I got P up, D down, which I think is from the Dark Claw. But it might be from the Coopinator. One of them has P up and the other one has P down. But yes, I would like to have an exposition match. So, even if the enemy is not holding a badge, I can still steal it from them. So, good luck to me, because of how the stealing works in this game. So, oh, rip. So in this game, you can steal anything that's on the whole table. But if you get the bad roll, you would just get a coin like that. A bad roll, i.e. just not getting anything. But you could steal the items they have unless you have full items. You could steal badges they have. So this is what I'm going to be doing for like however long. I truly don't know if this would be faster. It would be faster if they were holding the badge, yes, but not. Oh well, never mind. He's just right. Maya's in danger. Anyways, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next hour, maybe 2, 3 day. And while I don't really want I'll at least save my... I will start save scumming when I level up. So I don't have that experience every time. Oh. That was... I'm sorry if that was fair delayed. I only just realized that was damage dodge. Alright. I want to take it, I guess. And then, you know, I'm going to find out, it's like, oh hey, I was just somehow along the way got damage dodge P, right? This is what happens when you know, you just not really paying attention to what's going on. No, it's just damage dodge. No, alright. So I'm going to ignore the wheel. I'm going to be hunting for one of the 2 badges. Because while it wasn't that long, I just think it would be better if I just hunted for one of the 2 instead of a specific one. So I would just take that damage dodge and go to attempting Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, I guess I'm doing Rawk. I guess everyone gets to see the special appearance of Rawk yet again. I don't remember what the rule was. Probably was no hammer, which is fine. Oh, by the way, I don't need the time up anymore. Oh, there's no rule. Just got rid of the burn for me. Thanks, game. Successfully defended my belt. Even though, you know, I was not planning on fighting him. Okay, anyways. Now I'm gonna attempt to get a Mega Rush. Of some kind. So the other two, bro, the fire blow and the boomerang bro, don't have any drop tables. So I can just defeat them and then just focus on the hammer bro. I was going to say that hopefully the game is just nice to me, but it kind of already is. Because of how this is. I think I mentioned this before in a different video, that if it's a required badge I have to get from the wheel or any other idea, I'm not allowed to steal. Should it be a hold badge? Essentially, I can only get the badges if... oh, that's not nice. I would only be able to get the badges as a random drop. It makes the hunt more exciting, rather than just, oh, when possible, just stealing the badge. But should the badge not be required, and the enemy is holding a badge, or wield, rather than required, if the badge wasn't wielded, then if the enemy is holding badge, I could just steal it from them. If I want to. That's the biggest thing. If I want to steal it from them. I've also just been thinking, it's like, I'm lucky that the Miss Mao's quest is a 0 BP badge. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be able to do steel hunting, because I'm still trying to... I really want to follow my rules to a T, honestly, you know. Or mostly to a T. And also, this is the reason why you have sustain for FP. Having this many happy flowers pretty much means I can stay here for forever, pretty much, as long as Miss Mouse does not get hit by the hammer. Well, actually no, assuming Mario or Miss Mouse gets hit. It's like, once the sun is done, I'll probably do a brief revisit to chapter 4, the Hypogoombas, to get a life Shroom for that one request. Because I only get coins from completing that one. And the rest I won't be able to do. Oh, there it is. And that was the proper one. Let's see how much shorter that took. That took only about 25 minutes. A little longer before I added the timer out. Now see, I could say for damage HP, but I don't really see the need to. Okay. So now I'm gonna fight those type of Goombas for a singular life shroom. Then I guess really just be done. I know I could do some recipes, but that will be a eventually. I don't know when eventually, but eventually. So, I'm gonna be fighting these 3 groups of Goomba. I think all of them have the chance of holding a life shroom. But not only that, I can take some good items, like the power punch. Oh yeah, there's one. So now, for this simple life shroom, I just have to do that. And hope that I don't miss the steal. There. If I wanted to be safe, I would attempt to get a second life shroom, but why would I want to be safe, you know? But then again, I can also just be lucky and I can get one as a random drop too. There is a chance that happens, by the way, for you to be able to steal an item badge and then just get a second from a random drop. At least fight them, but getting a second live stream isn't really a priority. I much prefer to do fights without having to rely on using a live stream to survive. But now I just get to go back, do the request for the live stream, because it should just be coins. If it isn't, then I don't know. I guess I would just say that. No, it should just be coins though. Life mushroom. I want some insurance before, you know. The topic of a live stream in this game is kind of weird. It's supposed to bring you back, assuming you have faith in this game. But what about aging, you know? What happens then when you use the live stream? You just get some amount of years back, or what? Also, happy flower. No, FP plus. Here you go. The jet that said you helped me out. Yeah. Sweet 50 coins. Okay. So, as much as I want to hunt for a charge, I'm not going to. I did at least the hunts that I was kind of wanting to do. So I would just roll for what I get, what backup rolls for chapter 5. A nice and simple intermission. That's a rare one for me to do. It truly is not a rare thing for it to happen. Why would I have a simple intermission? But kind of just showing off how quick and potentially easy a steel hunt is. It's pretty nice. Usually when you do a steel hunt, you want to use sleep stomp and put the enemy to sleep for a couple of turns so they don't hit you. But since I have way too many close calls, it doesn't matter really.
Oh yeah.
That was written in Princess email. Yeah. Yep. See, that's the reason why I collected the stars. I want to open and release the demon. Someone bother drive your head or what? I am happy that this chapter they do fourth wall breaks, but also just like didn't really need to add them. This first one of those. Okay, so let me get the second instance of the wheel ready. Okay, so here is the chapter 5 wheel. I took off normal damage dodge because I just got it. So, and there's all the ones like both the last stands, HP and FP drain only for Mario because there's no possible way to get HP drain partner in this chapter. FP plus, multi-bounce, Quake Hammer, Ice Hammer, Fire Drive, and Money Money. I've said this before. I don't want to hunt Money Money. I don't want to. It is practically useless for this challenge. That means it's going to be a 1 or 2 that I have to hunt, right? But so some key things, if I get a badge from the Parabuzzies, which is multi-bounce, Quake Hammer, Ice Smash, if I get one of those, all 3 of those get taken off the wheel. And I would do those for the ones that may or may not have duplicates or are in the same drop table for an enemy. So let's start it. Let's do the first spin. Okay. FP drain, which so FP drain, and since it from the enemy, alright, FP drain. So last stand P has to be also taken off, and now the second one. FP plus. Okay, you know what? I'm doing a third badge, and that third badge is actually. I'm sorry. I'm fine with that as well, but due to my humongous greed. Actually, no, if I'm doing humongous greed, I want one of the attack badges. If it's Ice Smash, I would be really sad, but I want a good attacking badge for Mario. But I'd keep it buddy out there because it just needs. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna. This is what happens when you say you have a huge amount of greed, right? So, I guess that's what I'm going to be hunting these for. Yes, this time I'm going to be hunting 3 badges, and this is, I guess, what I'm hunting. Some more an FP drain from Flower Fuzzy. FP plus from the Putrid Piranha, and Money Money from the Bill Blaster. That's the one I don't want. I could just hunt 4 badges. I mean, actually, no, I will be hunting a 4th badge, but one of these two from Intermission for Chapter 5. Okay. Chapter 5 is not going to be, well, Chapter 5 is going to be interesting. More or less. Anyways. Thank you for watching. That channel was really short, thank God. But I have now just purposely making myself suffer during Chapter 5. Assuming, well, no one has done anything about the picker. Like, originally I made a picker so people could potentially choose what I would hunt. But, oh well. So, anyways, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Thank you for watching this really potentially short session.